Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video of SamSam Reacts. But before we get to today's video, I want to say something. Thank you all so much for the support on last video, BFTG1 Wait a Minute. That video exploded once I published it, and I'm honestly, I'm surprised. There were so many nice comments in the comment section, and some votes at that too. I saw that most of you were, most of you were congratulating me instead of voting, but I mean, that's fine. You don't have to vote if you don't want to. I mean, the point is for you to vote, kick off another character, but you have to do that on the BFTG1 Wait a Minute episode, which is the last one. But, yeah, the options are near the end if you didn't catch that, where Alaska says, you better vote, I'm begging you. And there's like a grid of states, but whatever. Thank you all so much. This episode's, this video that we're gonna react to is called "Does Your Flag Fail Grade State Flags?" And I saw it in the thumbnail. I had a tier list, at least the old thumbnail, when my friend told me to react to this. But I have a old crumbled up paper that was never used that I found before recording this video. So I'm gonna be following along with him, like the grading, because I don't think he's gonna write it down. But whatever. Let's do this. Whoops.
Hello, class. Your homework assignment, as the U.S. states that you are, was to make...
Oh, and my friend told me, my friend did give me one spoiler. The girls that you see here, those are the states. They're making the flags, the state flags. So it's kind of a letdown, but... Not in the sense of the video. It was a letdown that my friend spoiled me. But it's fine. It's fine.
Your state flag. A flag to stir pride in your citizens. A flag to stand proud on the American stage. A tough task, though not too tough with the guidelines I gave you upon which you will be graded. 1. Keep it simple, something a child could draw. Even
Very
if it's
true.
Simplified again. Good enough. 2. Make it distinct at a distance.
Jamaica.
A flag is not a poster. It's not wallpaper. It's not a patch. It's not money or anything else looked at up close. No tiny details. It's a flag. It'll be flying from
Jamaica.
afar among other flags.
Burundi and
And
Scotland.
when the wind stops, you still need to be able to spot yours. 3. Colors
Japan,
or
Ukraine,
fewer,
DRC.
unless you really know what you're doing.
South Africa is a good example of a lot of colors, but it works.
But if you think you do, you probably don't. 4. Symbols. Have them. Your colors and what you design with them should mean something.
What a crazy idea to just put a big old leaf on your flag. Symmetrical too, that's
It should say something about your citizens. 5. Words on a flag. The ideal number is 0.
Yep, that is
it's a
true.
flag, not a note that you're passing in class. Thank you, I'll take that. If you violated this rule, I hope you hid those words in a design because you will be marked down. And there is one thing you were absolutely forbidden from writing, because a flag is not a name tag. If you wrote your name on your flag fails.
Oh,
as a
wait,
flag.
that means a lot of states are gonna...
Alright, let's just get a quick look and see how everybody did. Hold up your flags, please. Alright, because you're also internet to keep your attention, you're getting put on a tier list from S to F. S for super.
A lot
F
of people are going to
for
be in
you
that
guessed
F
it, you
category.
failed.
States
And I can
capital,
see
by
that so many of you did already. The F tier is going to be absolutely bursting.
Yeah,
So we're
gonna be a
going
lot.
to break it down into a tier list inside a tier list, S to F for the F tier.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just get the worst out of the way. Kansas, Montana, Wisconsin, Oregon, that's you.
Oof.
I'm sorry.
Those are pretty bad flags.
You guys and so many of your classmates went with this basic template.
Yeah,
Seal on
it's
blue.
not a really good
That's
idea
all
to
you
just
do
have
bells
like
by copy.
all the state, like your state seal on a blue background. That's not gonna make it distinct at all. Like it's not original. Like if you're copying somebody, at least change it up a bit. All you did, like at least Wisconsin and Oregon added the dates that they became a state, but like it doesn't really make it any better. Come on.
Copying each other have
Text,
each made
the
each
name,
other
and
so
too
much
complicated.
worse in the distinct at a distance
were like
department.
4 rules.
And you 4, you started with seals in the center, which is already subpar,
Yeah.
but signing that seal so much sorrier. And Montana, this kerning.
Oh wait, he is writing down the states, the tier lists. So, yeah, I just remembered that I was gonna put the FS to FF category, but then I remembered. Then I just saw that he wrote down like the so. let's continue.
Eyes can only take so much. Wisconsin, unironically, a cheese-based flag would have been better.
Yeah, that is a better
And-
idea.
Oh, an objection from Oregon. You have a different design on the back, and this is.
Oh yeah,
so
I forgot
much
about
better.
Oregon. They have one design on the front and one design on the back, which is pretty
Gonna
good
give
at
it a
it. I
pass.
myself.
You should just ditch
The only other flag that's like that, at least in countries, is Paraguay. That brings up Uruguay, which has 3 national flags. Why? Just why?
your flag and be all in on the beaver. Hey, I wouldn't be laughing, California. It's your turn up here now, and I know you think your flag is awesome, but you seem to have scrawled California across it. And don't think bragging about the Republic is going to help your grade. I know all about that phase as an independent country that lasted, what was it again? Oh, right. Barely 3 weeks.
I know about
Rather
that.
a shorter time than some other nation states I could mention. And about your bear, look at him. Really
What about the
look,
bear?
California. That's a scared bear. Why did you draw him that way?
I guess it does look
This
kinda
is
scared.
A tier, but F tier. Hey, are you crying? There's no crying in flag design.
Are
There's
you
just
crying?
doing
There's no
better,
crying in
which you
baseball.
easily can. Next, Dakota Sisters, you're up, and you've both
You're up.
written your names,
Get
so
it?
instant fail. But north, your seal is at least better drawn, so D
Too
tier,
complicated,
F
though.
tier, and south, you've picked a brighter blue, which is a bit distinct, so I'll put you on tier with your sister. But wait, did you write your name on the flag twice? F tier twice then. But suggestion, Dakotas. You both obviously like this spiky design element, so maybe you
yeah.
could do a cool north-south sister
What a
states thing
coincidence.
with that.
Oh, yeah, it
You know,
does look
bring
kinda
some of
good.
that Greenland, Antarctica energy to the states.
Yeah, those are
Now,
pretty
all
similar
of you listen
flags.
up. Today is not the final day of your judgment. Better is
Day
always
of
an
judgment.
option. Take Miss Mississippi. She started with this flag, but recently felt it didn't fit her. And
That
so
has the Confederate flag. Yeah. Or the no, USA flag.
transitioned to this one. Yes, she added words,
does look
which
better.
I will mark her down for, but they're hidden as hidden words can be. Then she put her favorite flower in the center, which is a bit too complicated for my liking, but you know what? This flag symbolically says Miss Magnolia, Mississippi. Exactly what a flag needs to do. Solid C.
C
And
for
let
Mississippi.
her serve as a model of achievable improvement for everyone who fails today, especially California. Thank you, Miss Mississippi.
She came to our clinic after realizing she was pregnant. She had been raped.
That's cool.
But Florida's abortion
Not
ban
really.
is filled.
You can sit down.
A lot of ads
Next
about
up,
that lately.
Nebraska. At least you didn't write your name real big on the bottom. FD. Vermont. Not terrible for F tier, obviously. Best looking seal so far, I guess. C tier. Maine. You wrote your name real big, but in a classy way. I can't believe
I
you
hear
wrote
they're changing their flag. They already picked the design to go with, and they're submitting it to the U.S. government to see if they like it.
They're even making me have to compare seal designs so closely. F tier, C tier. Ugh, I'm getting blue blinded. Can someone help me out here? New Mexico.
New
What
Mexico!
doxological
The best flag.
virtuosity is this? A design
I
in the
mentioned
center,
that in one of my
so
videos.
Simple and sacred of the Zia people, done
Look
with
at that.
bold
That's
colors
beautiful.
that match the New Mexican landscape itself.
I think about this every
It's
day.
enchanting. Need I even say the words, New Mexico? S tier. Thank you for giving me hope.
S tier! Yes!
Sure, seal on blue, but you did kind of go all in on the seal, and the ship is pretty good. I didn't think I needed a rule to say that a flag is not a painting of other flags, but
do you mean?
here you are with 3.
Oh, I did not notice that
Crickets.
before.
Fan of the grapes, huh, kid?
I'm a big
Nah,
fan of the
I'm good,
grapes too.
thanks. Purple is objectively the worst color, but you know what? You could do something with that.
You shouldn't be surprised if one day I show up eating grapes while recording. Wait, I've already eaten stuff while recording before.
And it would stand out. In the meantime,
No, I don't
FD.
like that
Enjoy your
new
grapes.
design.
Michigan. Circumspice? I will. And
sounds like
all I
something
see is more boring blue. FD. Can anyone do blue but good? Ah, Alaska.
Oh, yeah,
Look
Alaska.
at this, ladies. The northernest state showing off the northernest star in an open blue sky. And she didn't feel the need to write Alaska.
Alaska!
Which must have been pretty tempting. Hey, California? And even better, the companion constellation of the Big
Oh, yeah,
Dipper
the Big
is
Dipper.
but the tail of Ursa Major.
Yeah, Ursa Major.
The great bear in the sky.
Yeah, that's not the whole constellation, by the way. That's the partial part. The whole thing is really like a group of stars. Yeah.
The animal
I really like
most
that constellation.
associated with this state and important
that is
to
true.
the Alaska natives. How clever, Alaska. I simply must give you the Best Bear Award. This flag
There's a
is
Best
pretty
Bear Award
top
now?
tier, but the low
there?
contrast design with the sparse stars
best
does
horse
make it
award?
difficult to differentiate at a distance, especially
that
in,
is true.
say, dark winters. And it breaks my brain that your official vertical orientation is for the North Star to be at the bottom. North Star, top star.
Yeah,
Look,
wait.
this is an amazing pack, which
weird.
I think comes pre-installed on every backpack in Alaska, so your citizens obviously love it.
It is a good flag,
It's the
yeah.
best bear, best in B tier. Oh, sorry, Miss Missouri. I didn't see you've also got a bear.
Oh, that's a lot of
bears?
stars.
No, wait. There's a bear on the seal. The bears
Bear
are
section.
holding. You definitely win most bears, darling. And most stars with,
really?
61.
61!
13 from the original 13 states on the American seal, which you put inside your seal for sealception. Then 24 stars for your entry as the 24th state. Twice. It's very busy. And you put all those bears and stars and words atop a tricolor, the most basic of
That's
all
the Dutch
flag
flag.
designs. But blessed be, you didn't write your name, so I'm passing you. D tier. Anyone else who didn't write their name? Rhode Island. You wrote Hope, but I'll take it at this point. This is also quite the square, but I guess you're going all in on the sailing motif with the anchors and the colors,
kinda is.
and it works. C tier. On to the Commonwealth Club. No more hiding in the back.
Commonwealth?
It's your turn. Commonwealth of Massachusetts. At least
That's
it's
their
not
name?
blue, and it's sort of simple.
their
In
official
comparison,
name.
of course, FC.
Really?
Kentucky, I know you like being in the Commonwealth Club, but you can't write it on your flag. Well, you can, but you're getting F tier, D tier for that.
None of these guys can name
Pennsylvania, if
themselves
you're going to do seal on
Commonwealths?
blue, this is pretty good. And you didn't write Commonwealth of Pennsylvania anywhere. F tier, B tier. And
Sorry
come
about
on
that.
up, Captain of the Club, Commonwealth of Virginia. Let's see what you've done. Oh God, are you trying to get me demonetized? Your
Why?
flag has nudity, murder, and an explicit call to violence. But you know what, Virginia? That's kind of badass. FB. Oh, hi, Ohio. Another oddly
Okay.
shaped flag.
Virginia?
You know this is more of a cake
I've got
than
some
a
questions
flag,
for
right?
you.
Right, you do. Well, it's very much America. I'm gonna give it a B. Next up,
Yeah, it is one of the
Delaware.
more weirder flags on the
Delaware.
spectrum.
Fully writing out the date on the bottom is just such a bottom tier move. I know you're the forgotten state and you want to emphasize that you're really the first, but there's gotta be a better way. FF.
How do I put Joe
Wyoming.
Biden on your flag?
Let me tell you something, Wyoming. Let me tell you what I foresee as the final chapter of my life. When age or end times come, when my work is finished and forgotten, I will travel to your great state to find a plot of land, one with a cozy cabin, a porch out front, where pet buffalo by my side, shotgun across my lap. I will watch the sun set for however many days are left. For me, for us all. And
Was
in
that
the
nice?
sky above this scene, I will fly this flag of Forever West.
That definitely
with
woke me up.
pride. But I will have to get it custom printed to remove this terrible,
yeah.
needless seal you've stamped in the center. A seal upon which you have written your name. It's so close to epic, but for now I must, by my own unbreakable rule, give it an F. But S tier F, obviously.
Yeah!
Now, who's
FS.
going to be next? All the I's. You're up, starting with Idaho. You wrote your name twice. I can't even right now. FF. Iowa.
Dang it.
You've got your name too, and a whole
France.
sentence of instruction. Have you won the most words award? Oh, no, not even close. Idaho beat you for 12 to tie
right.
with Nebraska to be beaten
Oh.
by Wyoming for 13,
right.
and first place goes to South Dakota, 17 words. But that doesn't make this any less bad, Iowa. And you
Sorry about
also
the noise.
wrote
My
your
parents
name.
are doing
F
something.
tier, obviously,
That
but
sounds
at
weird.
least it's much America,
They're organizing.
so F tier, A tier. Indiana, oh, what a relief, Indiana. Pretty good. Colors
Wait,
are similar
you're missing
to Alaska,
the
but
name.
with more stars, it's more identifiable at a distance, and you've done your
That's
own
probably just
thing
an
with
error.
the Torch of Liberty. It's pretty good. I'm gonna give it an what are you doing?
Okay.
F tier, A tier. Last of the I's, Illinois. You've also gone with an eagle, but it is not very good. I'm sorry.
It's not a good
your
eagle.
backwards sovereignty on the scroll points for realism, I guess. But a flag is not a painting. And you added the date of this design? Why? Oh, this is literally just the seal of Illinois on a white background written
Oh.
above the word Illinois. It's terrible. F
It
tier, F
is.
tier. Colorado. I feel like you're really trying to push my boundaries here, Colorado. The design is simple
Why?
while still standing out, and I'd give it a B, but this giant C, it's a little on the nose, don't you think, Colorado? And you know what else it is?
Yeah.
It's writing. Writing on a flag.
Yeah, but it looks good. That's the
And
thing.
don't point to Ohio. She did it better. Most people didn't even notice the O. Next,
Oh.
Minnesota.
See what they
Terrible.
did?
Oof,
Oh.
This is just terrible. Your name isn't as big and bad as the other bluebells, but
That's the old
busyness is
flag.
bottom tier
They changed
bad.
their flag,
Wisconsin,
like,
I
a
was too
while
harsh on you
back in
before.
May.
This is the worst flag in the Union. Come on, Minnesota. You're America's blonde scion of Scandinavia.
The
A
what?
classic flag designs itself. But this,
They're not
I need
Nordic,
a visual
that's the
palette
thing.
cleanser now. Ah, Alabama. Can't
Ooh.
go wrong with a simple shape.
We don't need to talk about the oranges
and
origins
a
of that
lesson
flag.
to everyone. So much more can be done with so much less. This flag would fit in on the international stage. A for Alabama.
Huh.
State of West Virginia, home of hardy Appalachia. You deserve better than this. FD.
I hate that
Arkansas.
flag.
Hola a todos, soy Ana Navarro. Donald
No me
Trump y su
importa.
gente dicen que Kamala Harris es una comunista.
You know what, Arkansas? Even with
lot
writing
of
your
ads.
name real big
Elections
across the
are coming up
center,
here in
I
my
think
country,
you've made
USA.
it kind of work. I can't pass
3
you,
days.
obviously, but it's very America,
I like
and
it.
diamonds are your thing. I'm gonna give it F tier, A tier. And speaking of words that work, get up here, Nevada. Now, obviously, this flag is bad and boring, which is a crime because you get the award for the 2 best words ever written on a flag.
Kinda biased,
Battle born. Battle born. It's awesome. And
I like
some
that,
other states
actually. I never
trying to
noticed
pick up their
that.
history that we won't mention, you really did become a state for the Union in the middle of America's bloodiest war.
So did Kansas,
I can't
though,
believe
I
I'm
think.
going to say this, but if 2 words
Oh,
ever
West Virginia,
deserve
too.
to be put in impact font on a flag, battle born are those words. Do it, Nevada. Do it, do it, do it.
Do it, do it, do
Maryland.
it.
Oh my. It's hideous. So hideous, it falls right off the
Oh, yeah.
bottom to land
Alright,
back on the top.
yeah. I heard my friend quoting that, the same one that told me to react to this. He quoted it way before it. He told me to react to this, and I actually re-quoted it in my in the U.S. states video. But yeah,
S tier, Maryland. I don't care what anyone says. Wear it with pride. Louisiana. That pelican is vulning herself, which
does
is a
that mean?
heraldic term meaning to injure herself, making
That's
it the
blood.
only flag to show actual blood. I must remind you that a flag is not heraldry,
Oh.
but at least it's unique. FB. Tennessee. I think people underrate your
FB,
flag, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Partly because of this blue bar on the side,
That
which
rhymes.
seems a bit random when looked at on a
Yeah,
screen, but
it looks
was added to
weird.
keep it distinct when flying with or without wind, which totally works. And your 3 stars are for the 3.
I just realized. Why didn't Tennessee make it so that the blue bar sticks to the pole, so that it looks okay?
grand divisions of your rather rectangular state unified. This flag, on screen it's a B, but in the air it's an A. Washington.
Alright.
Washington.
That looks like a paper bill.
Flag is not money, Washington.
Yeah.
And this is real extra awkward because DC, who isn't even in this class, absolutely wrecked you
Dang,
with
I
this
love that flag.
A-tier flag that represents
Okay.
Washington
Definitely
so
better than
much
normal
better
Washington
by adapting
flag.
his family coat of arms, not drawing
George
his
Washington's
spacey
coat of
face.
arms.
But at least it's money green, so it stands out from the blues. FC. Hawaii. I have complicated feelings about this flag, Hawaii. It's ugly, but in
I
a
think I already mentioned this a while back, but I'm not sure. The Hawaiians loved the British so much when the British were about to colonize them, and they're like, nah, we're too old for this. And then the Hawaiians loved them so much that they put it on their flag. I think, I'm not sure.
bit of the magnificent Maryland way. The 8 stripes for the 8 islands don't align at all with the Union Jack, which is also historically confused, as you were never
I
part
never
of the British
realized that.
Empire. You instead
Oh my
just
God, that's
took their
gonna-
flag to use for your kingdom as your own, which is a pretty bold move. Well, you didn't write Kingdom of Hawaii across it, and you love your rainbows. And if an American flag was a rainbow, this would be that flag. I'm gonna give it a B. Oklahoma.
Okay,
no real
Oklahoma.
heartbreaker here, kid. We're just gonna ignore this for now and look at this, which is
Alright.
not a seal but a buffalo skin shield of the Osage Nation.
Really?
Much cooler, and with a pipe of the Plains American Indians crossed with the olive branch for Europeans who were becoming Americans. You've done by far the best job of symbolically trying to address something very American that other flags struggled with. Minnesota. I'm giving it an FC because there's something here that could be even epicer.
Oh, yeah, it's-
Carolina Sisters, South First. it's a bit disjointed, and I know you love the palmetto, but everyone thinks this is a palm tree.
Wait,
And
is it not a palm
It's
tree?
weird because you have the angel oak, one of the most famous and beautiful trees in the world, which could make a much better design, and then there would be zero chance of people confusing you for California. But unlike California, you didn't write your name, so you
You think
passed.
I'm confused
But
with
this
Florida,
complicated plant in the
us,
center,
Florida.
it's just not as good as Miss Mississippi's. D tier. North next. Now, I'm totally biased toward my adoptive state, and when I see this flag flying around Raleigh, it provokes in me pride of old
he
North,
lives in
even
North
if it does look
Carolina.
a bit too much like someone else's flag. But if I'm trying to be consistent,
Can you please
I
find out
can't
who that
give a
state is?
flag
I
with
want to
not
know.
just letters, but entire words more than C tier. I don't think either of you need a redesign desperately. So many others are ahead of you on that one. But perhaps you sisters could, like the Dakotas, consider a Carolinian combo for the future. Could be cool. Next,
North
New
Carolina
Jersey.
looks a bit
That
too
color
communist.
is a real choice, but you know what? At least it stands out, and your seal isn't awful. F tier, B tier. Arizona.
I like
A
that
tier.
flag.
Awesome, Arizona.
If I'm not wrong, the star isn't actually specified what color it has to be. Just put copper because I think there was like a copper mine famous thing. Copper Crush. I'm not sure.
Got a red and yellow sunset that looks
sources
like your
are
state and is also a nod to the Spanish settlers. I know some don't like the Copper Star,
Spain.
but they are wrong, because you're the Copper Queen. And it
Copper
also makes me
Queen.
think of Sheriffs of the Wild West. Did I already say A tier Arizona? A tier Arizona.
A for Arizona.
Now for New York. New York. New York. I'm a native son of your great state, so it hurts me when I
My
say,
friend also talked
of
about
all
this.
the flags,
That is-
yours
yeah, my friend
is
also
my
talked about
biggest
this.
disappointment. Sure, your seal is better than most. F tier, C tier.
Yeah, we
whatever.
were also
But
doing a
you
rating of flags
are
a while
the
back.
Empire State, daughter of actual empire. If you aspire to that awesome moniker, how do you think your flag compares to, say, this? Let's just visit
Beautiful.
London real quick, and here
The
you'll
UK's S
see
tier, in my
Union
opinion.
Jacks for sale everywhere. Union Jacks used everywhere because UK did S tier work back in London's sister city of New York. Can you even find a state
Yeah,
flag?
it's just
And
traffic
are you
and US state
really
flags.
going to let New Jersey have a more
The New York
identifiable
City flag is better, honestly. You should switch it up.
flag than you? New Jersey? Excelsior to S tier, New York.
New Jersey and New York have a
Now get outta
rivalry
here.
because of
Georgia.
Liberty Island.
I feel like it almost kind of works with the seal in the corner, but
If there wasn't that weird seal, yellow seal in the middle, and just those stars, that would pretty much look like the old CSA flag. Remember, the CSA flag, the Confederate flag, is not the blue cross with the red in the background, the blue cross with stars. That's not the official flag. This is the official flag of the CSA, with not Georgia, without the yellow thing. But yeah.
ultimately doesn't.
Just
And
wanted to
it's a
add
little
my 2
bit
cents.
too much like North Carolina, which is a little bit too much like somebody else. You didn't
Can I
write your
please
name, but
just
you did write a
know
lot of
who that
words.
is?
D tier. All right, enough foreshadowing. Get up here, Texas. You already know
it's
this is an A-tier
Texas.
flag.
It's
I don't need to
amazing.
tell you
S
that,
tier, what are you
but
talking
you've
about?
also
It's
done
S tier.
just so much work with state pride. You and your citizens love and use this flag like you're still the
what's wrong with
Republic
my
of
hair?
Texas.
My
And
hair
you're
is
getting
always
the
weird.
bonus points you deserve.
Yay!
Florida. Did you just copy Alabama's flag?
Hey,
but make
Alabama
it
copied
worse?
someone else's
And
flag,
you
though. The
wrote your
CSA,
name
the
on it?
Confederates.
F tier, but A tier
I mean,
only
yeah, that's a
because
good
you're
thing.
copying a good
I mean,
design.
that's
Please try again
I'll accept
on
that.
your own this time. And last
Alligator.
up, it's you, Utah. Oh, I see you have a last-minute redesign in hand. Which
Oh,
is a
yeah,
good
let's talk
thing.
about the recent
You
redesign.
chose
Well, not recent. It happened in March. But I think he'll talk about it.
wisely. This is a great and meaningful flag. The symbol for the industry
Yeah.
of the people atop their state star in the nation, built on your red rocks before the white peaks.
That's not
and
the flag.
under the blue sky.
Oh, he
It's
just
A
made
tier.
it more realistic.
But class, the most important part of any assignment is not just knowing the rules written out, but what is inside the heart of he who is giving the grade. This flag, with bees and vestigons, for me,
Vestigons.
can't be but S tier.
Yay!
Class dismissed.
Or like my teacher says, class missed this. Alright, that was a good video. Wait, is that it? Wait. Oh, I think it's just them walking into the school bus. There's only like 6 seconds left. Yeah, no, that's just it. I'm pretty sure that's just it. Okay. I love this video. This might be one of my favorite reactions of all time. Like, no joke. This might genuinely be the best reaction I've done. But, yeah. I would vote for. Sorry, wrong show. We're not doing BFDI. I like it. Like I've said, I really like it. I agree with most of this guy's ratings. Oh, there's a Canada one, and the U.S. territories one. Maybe we might do a reaction to that one soon. All right. All right. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below what other things I should react to, guys. God bless.